Lathallan house, now in ruins, of course. And we're not far from the road. It's the road going up to Gladstone. Let's see what we got. And we go. I hope we're no trespassing. If we are, we're truly sorry. And he made me do it. There we are. The back end. That'll be the stables, I think, at one time. Have a wee walk around the road. See what it's like at the front end. It's been a big old place. So I'll have a look around see if we can get into the front yet. I take it this is the road in. There's an old gatehouse over there somewhere. This would be the entrance here, I reckon, at one time, the main drive in. You can see there's a little path here which hopefully takes us to the front end of the house, or this side of the house. Or not, as the case may be. Oh, right on it, you can see it through the trees there. Very impressive. So, it's not dissimilar to the Calendar House in Falkirk, with the round baronial style towers here. I think it was built long after Calendar House, but Calendar House was changed over the years. There's what you call a front door, eh? Look at that. Very impressive. The steps are all in ruins now. There's a couple of safes there. I wonder what there, if there's anything left inside those. I would doubt it. Someplace, you gotta be careful here, it's slippy. Very slippy indeed. Try around the corner. Most of the roof's missing now. It's not been abandoned for an awful long time. It was abandoned sometime in the early 90s, I think, 1990s. And I'm pretty sure there was a fire at some stage, so it's probably wrecked it. You can see here the window. That would have been a patio kind of door. You see the steps up to it. Unfortunately, the lintels have all fallen over. It wouldn't have been dissimilar to this side. Back there you go, this one's more or less intact. And you can see how it would have looked. There's a fair bit of stuff lying around here. Shall we enter? Nature taking over here, eh? And there's a fireplace in the distance there. This would have been looks like it's been a summer house or something. So we'll go through here. I don't know what this has been. Piece of kit of some sort. It's a sorry state inside. It probably isn't the safest place to be quite honest. But there must have been magnificent rooms back in the day. Right, back this way. This is a dead end. Back through here. Minding the rocks and the slippy things. Right, sorry about that, back out here. It is quite slippy, it's been raining and there's moss and stuff everywhere, so I see we'll come to a dead end here as well. So, back round, try and get over this fence here. Let's see how I get on with that. Probably shouldn't be doing this. Ooh. Oh, not recommended. Oh, what's this? Little gap between the buildings here. Oh, look. It's very similar to Dunmore Park House is a thing, but it's almost like a moat that goes right around there. That's just a gap between the buildings, kind of extension at some place. And here, let's see what's inside here, yeah? Oh, there's a lot of kit in there, I can see. Not entirely sure what it's all about. Tons of stuff lying around. I should have brought my torch. So, I think Ian is inside here somewhere. Assuming he hasn't fell and hurt himself. Oh, this has been some place. Sort of courtyard here. Barbed wire lying around. Cool. Signs of life. Shoes, a pair of old shoes. Well, single shoe. Chest of drawers over there. The roof has collapsed. That's been a set of stairs going up. The upper stories. So, let's see if I can get inside. Oh, I can hear Ian. So we're in. There you go. Welcome written on the. I take it that's been one of the main entrances at one time. There's a rear entrance. There's all sorts of stuff lying in here. It's a bit dusty. So it's showing signs of recent activity. There's gas bottles there, they're not ancient. So don't know how to get in there. Plastic stuff's everywhere. I'm not entirely. Is it plastic? Yeah, plastic strips across the fields here. I'm not entirely sure what that's about. In the corner here. Let's see if there's access to this side of the building. Through the holly bush there, getting jagged. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on here. Nettles everywhere. And there's another round tower, Scottish baronial style, I think that's called. Oh, something's been happening here, but for the fire. That's been a trailer, a truck trailer of some sort. She is. Right, so back inside, I think. At the background. Can you see it? There. This has obviously been the front of the house, the main entrance. It's been an impressive place in its day. Anyway, so I'm going back in this way, see if I can catch up with Ian, who's probably raking about inside there. Back in here. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Down into the basement there. I'm not entirely sure how safe the thing is that I'm standing on is. So I'm going to chance my arm down here. Make my way past all these old gas bottles and junk lying around. There's something there. A shoe inside there, in a box with L243 written on it. Somebody's dress shoe there. And it's dark in here, right? You don't see much here. Some of the rooms. I don't have a torch, so stupidly didn't bring my torch. This has been a workshop by the looks of it. A workbench there and boxes, electrical box there. Yeah. Some paperwork, whatever that's been. Just sleeves. Paint tin. Oh, that looks like the headlamp on my Land Rover. It's nice, it's in the same condition as well, it'd be quite nice. Right, back out. It's pitch black in here. Can't see nothing. Well, that's been table of some sort. Here, it's a beautiful staircase here leading out the back of the house. But it's like an impossible task to get up there through this lot. And the door's barred at the top. Don't know, have a look. Get up and see if I can manoeuvre myself over here. All gas bottles everywhere. It would appear that there seemed to be a path there. I'm damned if I can see it here. Is it in the middle of that lot? Bear with me. I think you probably have to go in here somewhere. Go into it. It is a bit gnarly in here. And spiky. This is Hollywood. Did you get in? Aye. There may be a way in here. This must be the other side. It turns out Ian wasn't dead after all. He made an appearance back. You can get in there, that sort of basement area down there. But I was looking here, there's what appears to be a little path going in here. Is that it there? There she is. Bloody hell. Oh no. It's just totally overgrown in there. It's a bit too spiky for me. Oops. I can get down there and into that door, but that's dark as on in there. Should have brought a torch, eh? I'm just wondering if there's another route in here, another way in. Perhaps the windows are barred on the lower levels here. And the upper windows aren't barred. Not entirely sure if we could access anywhere through a window. Oh yes, I think we may be on luck here. It's overgrown in here. I'm not entirely sure if we'll access anything. I mean, there's a lot of rubble on the floor here that's obviously collapsed in through the roof. But I would suggest this may be the way up. It's obviously been used, it's trodden. Safe? I doubt it. That's just going outside. I thought that might have led to another room, but it's an outside window. So it's completely ruinous. Don't know if there'll be access. Oh, there's stuff here. That looks like a chain ladder. And another safe. There's 3 safes. Must have had valuables in here at one time to warrant 3 safes. That's one of the rooms. You gotta be careful though. It's not worth hurting yourself for to get a look at an old ruined building. There's plenty of stuff to see. Yes, and internal windows here. Let's find out what's inside. Oh, it's been. Looks like a pantry, perhaps. Covers anyway. So I'm going to try and go in here. And it doesn't look very safe. There's rubble everywhere. Another cupboard there. And it's dark, so you probably won't see anything. Graffiti guys have been in. They never miss a turn, yeah? Oh, second story here. The roof collapse. And a piece of graffiti up there that says "Question reality." I wonder what they mean. Our cupboard. The bars to the windows. Now gone. There's been an office or something here at one time. The roof's all collapsed. It looks pretty dangerous. It's in a really decayed state. Dusty. I only hope I can remember my way out here. Yep. Stairs going down. Stairs going up. I am up the spiral stairs. This, oh, it's full of rubble. There's no real steps anymore. Oh, the gate's barred at the top. Must have been to keep the kids in, eh? Here we go. Stairs leading to. There's a pigeon. Thanks for that, pigeon. You gotta be careful. This could collapse under your feet. You can see it's been a grand old building. Graffiti. The devil is among us. It's probably got a point there. Another room there, the roof's all with it. No, I don't think I'll bother going into those rooms. The roofs are collapsed, and some grand old ironwork here. It's a bit slippy, this. All the rubble from the ceiling has ended up on these steps. It's more like a spiral ramp than a spiral staircase. You're there, son?
Yeah. Ended up in the wine cellar. Nothing left.
Dope.
I know, lookers or something.
Can you get out this way or?
Aye. Anything up there, no?
Nah, all the floors, well there is, but all the floors are off the... Can't see jack shit here. Completely dark.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, put you in them as well. After thee.
Cool. It seems to be 11, and then we go right round the wine cellar right round the back.
As always. See if I can get my... Actually, turn that off here. The wine cellar. There you go, make you see my face. Do I look good? No. These old houses always have a wine cellar. Unfortunately, they're always empty. Oh, wait a minute. There's some broken wine bottles here, though. Or beer bottles, perhaps. No, that looks like...
That's wine.
Can't make out the label, but definitely wine. Good luck with that.
No.
There's all sorts of shit. There's a wine cases there. Buying it in by the case. What have we here? A book of some sort. Is it a map of the house?
You are here.
How do they know? What's up there? I can't see. Boy, it's dark in here. Worker basket there. Tins of paint and stuff lying around. That's a valve of a TV or radio. Oil can. Some tools still there. Just left where they were last used there.
Shelves.
Hey. Wrecked. Oh, Jesus. Another collapsed room. Yeah, it's in a pretty poor state. Come upstairs, so I'm taking a chance going under here. Could all come down top of me. Mattresses and stuff in there. Don't fancy climbing over the top of all that lot. And back out, we're nearly... Yeah, another workshop, looks like a welding auction or settling, auction, sorry. V-belts hanging from the ceiling, I wonder what they were used for. It's maybe been used as a storage place at some stage after its demise. And that, as they say, is that. Let's see if I can get my flashlight switched off. There we go. Right. It's a little electrical isolator. I don't think that'll work now. Right. Back out for a bit of fresh air. Through the arch. Drop my glasses. Under here. So outbuildings, a little Electrolux fridge there. The bonnet of a car, the hood if you like. Yeah, it's pretty ruined. A lot of junk lying about it. So, Lathallan house. Very interesting. Good to rake about old places like that. It was built sometime in the late 18th or early 19th century. It was built for a family called the Lumsdens, and that's about as much as I can find out about it. It was a residence, a private residence, up until I think it was the sort of early 90s. So it's only been what, 25, 30 years lying like this. I think there was a fire, and that's probably led to its demise. But you know, the people who owned it probably had liabilities. Then it went in fire. No more liabilities. Coincidence? Perhaps. I'm not entirely sure, but it's been a magnificent place. Looks like this has been a stables here with the arched doorway leading in there at one time, perhaps for a coach. That's good stuff. Plenty to see here, but it's a bit overgrown. It's sort of midsummer here, and whatever kind of plant growing here, so it doesn't make it easy to sort of navigate through. As you can tell, we have tripped up and stumbled and nearly fell a few times. Everything's wet and slippy. Yeah, and that looks like it's been the stables for sure. Perhaps with some accommodation for a groundsman or groom or whatever they call them. It's a fascinating old building. Just try to have a look inside there. I don't fancy climbing through that. It's really awkward because of the. It's awkward because of the growth of the plants. A lot of these plants are thorny and sort of restrict your access big time. So I'm going to try and make it over this fence, which is barbed wire. You don't want to get caught in that, if you know what I mean. And we walked a long way round. I can hear the road just here in front of me. It's just been a washroom, perhaps. There's 3 porcelain sinks there. Probably been the laundry. A good old chance for washing the clothes or whatever. And another outbuilding. And in the background, the grand old house. Now ruined. So I'm going to make my way back. Try and get the house in the shot in the background there. So, yes, interesting stuff. Managed to cut my finger on some of the thornies. But apart from that, I'm still intact. Some of those upper floors look like they may go at any time. The timbers are all rotten, ready to collapse in up amongst themselves, and so it's maybe not a great idea to be exploring in the upper floors without extreme caution. And in the distance there, you see a walled garden, and I notice it's made with brick and not stone, and the brickworks, manual brickworks, is literally half a mile in the direction of the big walled garden there. So I don't think it'd take a genius to work out where they got the bricks from yet. A good old place going to. Apparently there's talk of restoring it and turning it into flats. I'm not sure how viable that would be. That would be a big expense because the building is not in great condition. Probably stonework would be fine, but whether it's worth it, I'm not entirely sure. So what I'm going to do now is try and find Ian, collect Ian, and go and have a look at the garden over here, see what it's like. Of course, the walled gardens back in the day were for growing produce for the big house. So they have a team of gardeners, and they have the wall to make a micro environment in there to raise the temperature, as it were, so they can grow plants longer in the year. Right, so arm's getting sore. So it's really interesting. I love doing this kind of stuff. It's, like I said, don't really know nothing about it. I don't know much of the history of it. But still, all these lands would have been owned by the people that built it at one time. It would have been like a country estate for an extremely wealthy person. And the likes of me wouldn't have got near the place then, unless it was to work in it as some sort of servant. There you go. Lathallan house.